Breaking news. Panic in Asorock as the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile, His Excellency Ekpa bans Tinubu from entering into Biafraland. Hear the news in details. Wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of freedom all over the world, you are welcome to Biafra Unite channel /television this very moment. Today's date is 14th of November 2024, and I have breaking information for every one of you listening to my voice right now from wherever you are all over the world. Dear friends and lovers of freedom, I want you to pay very good attention to this very news because it's very, very important. I can assure you, my people. The Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile, His Excellency Ekpa has banned Tinubu, the terrorist leader of the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria, the terrorist state of Nigeria, from entering into Biafraland. Early today, this terrorist commander, Tinubu, should have been in the place they called Anambra State, which is now a defunct state in Biafraland. But after the issuance of this very order from the office of the Prime Minister of BLGIE, I will tell you a different story before the end of this very broadcast, because now we have another confirmation from the Prime Minister. But before that, let us read this very first order that he issued very early morning today. He said, breaking. There is news that the terrorist and criminal official Abat Tinubu is planning to visit Chukwumasolo Afufunanketa in the former Anambra today, 14th November 2024, as part of campaign against Biafra Convention. You know, the main issue here is that it is not in their power. It is not within their, their command to determine what happens in Finland. I have heard some people, a lot of people, the opinion makers and all those idiots, ranting and shouting on social media platforms, talking about our convention and our redeclaration, including the Prime Minister himself, Mazi Simon Ekpa. You know, whenever I come across their, discussions and, their social media platforms, I usually laugh at them. Because something that you have no power to control, you rant and talk till tomorrow, only on social media. Go to TikTok, go to X, they are all there ranting. They say they are concerned Nigerians. They say they love Nigeria. I have asked them, who do you love and what do you love? Do you love the people, the inhabitants of the land, or you love the empty land that give you all the mineral resources that you are stealing and then enriching yourselves? Till today, they have not been able to answer that question. But let's continue. He said, Tinubu is banned. Let me highlight it. Tinubu is banned from entering any part of Biafra territory from today, 14th November 2024. Chief Nubu, the terrorist army commander, because he is the commander-in-chief of the armed forces, right? So the terrorist Nigerian army commander, the overall commander of Nigerian terrorists, both the army, the police, air force, navy, and all of them, has been officially banned from entering into any part of Biafra territory from today. And this order is coming from the highest command of the Biafran government, including the Biafra armed forces, the commander of all the Biafran defense forces, both the Biafra Liberation Army, the resistance fighters, the Navy, what have you. This order is coming from the highest command of the Biafra Liberation Movement, His Excellency Mazi Simon Ekpa, the Prime Minister. I cannot explain further. The Biafra government has declared him a persona non grata for his involvement in and commanding the disappearances of Biafrans, abduction of our women and children, international kidnapping of Biafran leader from Kenya, and illegally detaining him against the law. He ordered the terrorist army, the terrorist Nigerian army to lay siege in Biafra territory and declaration of war against Biafran people. Tinubu will not enter Biafraland today, 14 November 2024. He said Tinubu will not. He did not say Tinubu should not enter. No, he said Tinubu, let me even highlight it separately because this is very, very wonderful. He said Tinubu will not enter Biafraland today, 14th November 2024, and any other day for that matter. Not only he said today he's not entering Biafraland, and in case any other day in fact Biafraland is out of ban. He said, I will make a formal announcement in the morning. The Biafra Defense Forces has been mobilized and well briefed to make sure our people are protected in former Anambra. Let no Biafran civilian get hurt. Let no Biafran civilian get hurt. I love this. Just wait for the response, because another thing has happened already. Another thing has happened. And I want you to pay attention to this. I want you to remember that he said here, Tinubu will not enter Biafraland today, 14th November 2024. I want you to remember that. Now, let me take you to the current, development. Look at here. Breaking, still from the official X account of the Prime Minister, His Excellency Mazi Simon Ekpa, he said, the so-called president chickened out. Here. The so-called president, the so-called Mr. President, which I know him as the terrorist commander, the overall terrorist commander of the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria. The so-called president chickened out. Go Tinubu also. The criminal about Tinubu brake light is not seen anywhere in Anambra, in the old Anambra. The criminal about brake light is not seen anywhere in the former Anambra. He said, please, if you see, let us know. As I'm talking to you, there is no news. I have not had any news today that Tinubu finally entered the old Anambra state. There is no news like that. There is no news. And then if you go down, you see the way they are crying. The zoo animals are crying. Look at this one. He said, Simon, you are a terrible leader. You are leading a movement, but you are in Finland claiming prime minister. Oh, na sogi also. Oh, ne rogi. Oh, ne wegi we. Oh, what does it transform again? So, Gama Kwaya. Gama Kwadi. Open and because maybe all in Kabi Obodo, you bebe and another full electric pole. Anya. Gan no chere tipa buaja. Or Ghana Chile. In fact, Ghana Express Highway, Uchina Center. MSCZK, Kandibo, no Bagua, and Femelogi. Mad people everywhere. He said, come to the zoo, come to Nigeria, and claim that prime minister. So, you people are not yet tired with this nonsense. Come to Nigeria, come to Nigeria. So, you people are not yet tired with this narrative of come to Nigeria, come to Nigeria. You are not tired. Oh, even till now, you are still carrying this useless, narrative. Come to Nigeria. Nobody is listening to that. Find another alternative. Because look, nekwagi nekwa 2nd December. Negi nekwa 2nd December. So this your useless narrative of come to Nigeria, come to the zoo, come to Nigeria and fight. We have gone beyond that. We don't pass them. We don't pass them. So find another alternative. Find another, narrative to tell your useless and gullible listeners, not us. The truth of the matter is that Tinubu has chickened out, and he did not manage to step his terrorist foot in Biafraland. This land of Biafra is a holy land, and cannot allow any terrorist to breathe in this land. Go and ask your boys. Tinubu should go and ask his boys. In fact, go and ask Musa. At least Musa is one of the top terrorist commanders in the zoo. Ask him. He must tell you what his boys are passing through here in Biafra territory. Musa must tell you. Because in Ekpa obi adịrị anyị mma, aka adịrị anyị mma, ife anyị na-akụ n'igwe, ife anyị na-akụ n'igwe nke ikpeazụ a ndị Igbo si n'ogologo okwu anọrọ n'ụka mgbede. Ogologo okwu anọrọ n'ụka mgbede. Ụmụwa ga-etinye ilu, ụmụwa ga-etinye body. By the time we are done with the zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom Nigeria, the remaining one, enwego new map now for Nigeria. I will show you the new map during my live broadcast. The remaining one will no longer be seen. I'm telling you, mark this last word. By the time we are done with the zoo, the remaining map, the remaining one, will no longer be seen anywhere in Africa. Thank you, my people. To salo numozi akona poto and make it go viral.